Hi, I'm Lionel, this is techloto, and this is my video on the differences that you might see when you're tracking your heart rate during exercise with the Fitbit Ionic and the Polar Vantage V. So I've seen people popping up in the comment sections of my Polar Vantage V videos. They've been talking about issues that they've been seeing when it comes to tracking their heart rate on their Polar Vantage V. So let's get into it. First of all, if you've used other fitness trackers like the Fitbit Ionic, you might be used to them tracking your heart rate at a really high rate when it comes to exercising. If you use the Fitbit Ionic and the Polar Vantage V to track your heart rate just normally, you'll find that between 60 and 80 beats per minute, it's pretty much the same. When your Polar Vantage V says it's 67, your Fitbit Ionic will probably say it's 66 or 69. It's pretty much the same. But where you start to see the difference is if you go into the gym and you even do something like a low rate exercise, just lifting some weights, you'll find that most Fitbits will start to register your heart rate pretty high. So it will start to register it at 135, 145 sometimes as well. So if you're used to this and you look over to the Polar Vantage V, and I always use both of them in the gym, what you'll find is that the Polar Vantage V is probably showing your heart rate about 109, 112, something like that. So it's not really showing that your heart rate's that high compared to the Fitbit Ionic. Now most people will think this is an issue, there's an error. I had a discussion with my friend about this and he was saying there's no way that you're in the gym doing a low intensity exercise and thinking that your heart rate's about 145. The fact that you're having a conversation with me right now means it's not at 145, you're not pushing yourself that hard. And I did find that when I went high intensity, I could see my heart rate go up on the Polar Vantage V. It would usually keep to about 145, 155 max. And when I'm lifting a much heavier weight, when I'm close to my max, I notice that that's when the Polar Vantage V gets to those numbers. And that gives me a bit more confidence in that watch, just feeling like it's not just overestimating my heart rate and just overestimating my calories burned. Another thing that I found is that when I do go for a run, those are the only times that I've seen the Polar Vantage V record my heart rate at about 185. But the Fitbit Ionic is much easier to get into that. You could have a really intense workout in the gym and it would record that, and I don't think that's as accurate. It might seem like it doesn't really affect much, but it probably does. If you're trying to lose weight, there's a big difference between your heart rate being recorded higher or lower, because that will affect the amount of calories that you think you've burned. So if you've linked your Fitbit or your Polar Vantage V to MyFitnessPal and you're trying to be in a calorie deficit and you're eating based on that, it could mess up your weight loss goals in the long run. But that being said, I still wear both watches all the time on different wrists, obviously. It looks crazy, but I appreciate both of them for what they are. And I like the Fitbit because I get things like the Work Week Challenge, that's really cool, and their user interface is really good when it comes to the app. They've updated it recently and they've changed the colors to make it a bit more bland, which I don't like. But the Polar Vantage V, when it comes to actually improving my fitness, working out regularly, looking at whether I'm overtraining, things like that, the Polar Vantage V is really good for that aspect when you're trying to train as an athlete as much as you can. But if you are using the Polar Vantage V and you feel like it's not recording the intensity of your heart rate, if you're honest with yourself, you're probably not working that hard. You're probably seeing its accuracy and you're not used to that. But let me know what you think in the comments section below. And pretty soon I'll be doing a video about all the new features on the Polar Vantage V with a new update, so you have that to look forward to. I hope this video was helpful, and if it was, remember to like and subscribe, visit the Patreon page to support the channel, and don't forget to visit the website.